Liv, you've had a little time to reflect on the game against Arsenal. How would you look back on it now?
Yeah, I think obviously going into it, we were going in as the underdogs. I think that gave us a bit of freedom in how we wanted to play. But yeah, looking back from last night, we're obviously really disappointed with the result and for our Champions League to end. But I think, yeah, it was a great experience for us and a great test that we can build on for Saturday and then the rest of the season.
Of course, it wasn't the outcome you wanted. The scoreline doesn't reflect perhaps the first half shown as well. Is there positives that you can take from that first half performance?
Yeah, there's positives from the whole performance. I think we've looked back already. It's a quick turnaround for Saturday, so we have to look back and take the positives. And yeah, I think we had really good out of possession shape for the majority, especially the first half. We came in 1-0 down at half time, and we were still very much in the game and had a lot to play for. So yeah, we were really happy with the majority, just obviously unlucky to concede the goals.
And coming up against a team like that, obviously it's such a challenge, but you think the squad can really grow from that and take the positives into future games, and that's the level you want to aspire to get to?
Yeah, 100%. I think that was what was important playing against Arsenal. I think just to see where our level is against other people outside of our league, I think obviously that was massive for us, and to take that experience back into the league I think is brilliant for us, and we can definitely build on that.
What sort of different challenges did you mainly notice playing against players like that as opposed to in Scotland? Do you feel there was a real difference in standard?
I think the standard was massive. I think the technical ability was obviously something we looked at before the game, and structure and how they played, and that was like a massive thing for us in terms of tactical and technical. So I think that was a step up from our league. But it was obviously a great experience and something we can work from.
And you personally, having previously played against Arsenal before, did that give you a little hindsight what to expect going into the game? Did you feel like you could try and help your teammates through it as well in that sense?
Yeah, I think obviously I tried to do that as much as I could in the game. I think like bringing that experience, and like a few of the other girls have played Arsenal before, so that always helps. But I think going into a game against Arsenal, you have to be aware, and you have to know that you're going to struggle without the ball for a period of time, but being okay with that, which we were like last night.
And it was your first taste of Champions League football as well. Is that something, now you've got a taster for it, you want to aspire to do again in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where every player wants to get to, and every player wants to play on that stage, and realistically it is the biggest stage for us. So to play there last night was amazing for the whole team and show what we're about, and that was what was important for us, and coming down especially to England and proving ourselves, and I think we really did that. I think we held a good account of ourselves, so that was really positive for us.
And more generally, for you, obviously being back with the squad, signing permanently with the team in the summer, how was it like being back with the girls these first few weeks of the season, full pre-season as well? Have you much enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant being back with the girls. Obviously, a main reason why I wanted to stay up here was the girls and the team and Joe. And yeah, I think that was a big thing, and since I've been back it's been brilliant, and the same as last year, and we've had a really good start to the season, so we're all really happy with that. It's just about keeping that now and pushing on in harder games to come.
Yeah, you touched on the start to the season, been a fantastic league campaign so far, scoring so many goals, conceding 0. Is it just about last night, that not derailing the league campaign when you go back to league action next weekend?
Yeah, obviously it's hard when you get a defeat like last night to keep pushing on, but the good thing is we've got a game on Saturday, which is so soon, so that's where we can bounce back and then take that again into the league next week. But I think, yeah, definitely the great start to the season put us in good stead for the game last night, and hopefully we can carry that form on.
And of course you will play Atletico Madrid on Saturday lunchtime. You had the game against Levante in pre-season as well. You think that will give you a good hindsight to what they might be like?
Definitely. I think that was probably one of the reasons why we played Levante in pre-season. It gives us a taste of Spanish football, and I think against Levante we did really well, and there was obviously parts where we wanted to look and work on, and that's what we can take into Atletico Madrid. But again, it will be another great experience and another good test, and we did brilliant against Levante in terms of our out of possession shape, and again last night we worked on that, so hopefully we can do that again on Saturday.
And just lastly, of course, having a game so soon, again tough opposition, is it just about trying to round off this camp as a positive for the squad and then taking that into the league campaign next weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I think we obviously want to finish as strong as possible. I know last night's result didn't go our way, but we want to keep making a good account of ourselves and proving ourselves to everyone, and I think Saturday's a great time for that. And yeah, we obviously we go into every game wanting to win, so that's the aim.